and we're the Indigos. This is our second vlog that we're doing, and today we wanted to talk about friends, the importance of friends, friendships, relationships, and what it means to us. So, Loraya, you want to take it away?
Yes, friendships are very important to me because I don't see a difference between friendship and blood relation. I think it's the same thing coming from a spiritual aspect that we're all one and there's a oneness. I don't put an emphasis on DNA. That's why friendships are so important to me. And I honor them. And I think it is fantastic that you can actually select your friends. You know, you can select extended family members. And I
No,
guess
you
what's
can't
most
select
important,
your family.
what'd you say?
I said you can't select your family, and a lot of people want to select their family.
Yes, yes, that's a whole nother level,
That's
right?
another
There.
story.
Yes. But the fact that you can pick friends, I think it's incredible because you get to kind of pick and choose who goes on the journey with you. And sometimes the universe will drop people off. But the fact that you get to pick people to learn lessons with, to grow, elevate, even learn more about yourself,
Mm,
finding yourself within other spirits. I think it's incredible. And
mm.
today we are honoring friendships. What about you, Grace? What do you think makes them so
Well, I
important?
mean, I love our friendship, for example,
Yeah.
the reflection of one another in a lot of ways. You know, I'm a little bit older than Loraya, so I guess our kind of friendship is more like a sisterhood friendship, you know, and
From
that
another.
like yeah. So that is you know that form of what you're saying actually, you know, that you don't have to be blood related, but you can be family, and and it took me a long time to really work out what true friendship means. Um, and you know, I've always been the yes person. So for me, it was always really difficult to, you know, I just wanted to be myself. And your friends should just accept you the way you are, you know, and a really great friend will be there for you no matter what, you know, no matter
Oh,
the
absolutely.
trials, the tribulations, the heartaches, the love, the loss, whatever it is, you know, your bad sides and your good sides. But at at the ultimate level, they help you grow and elevate you, and you become better because they're around you. And I think they say that you actually become, you know, a product of your environment, of the five or seven, I can't remember what it is, of people that actually are out in your space. So I think that that's really important. I have recently started filtering out friendships that don't serve me in the right way to elevate me. And that's not to say they're not worthy of my friendship. It's a different dynamic. And I think that's okay as well. It serves its purpose and its time of what it had to represent at the time. And I think the universe does that for you.
Yeah, and I think that what's interesting is from a spiritual aspect when it comes to friendships, because there's different types of friendships. To me, I embrace my spiritual connections with people the most because I feel like there is an unspoken understanding. And I
Mm.
feel like sometimes it's hard to have a really close friendship with someone if there's boundaries on what you can and can't share with that person. And I feel like when there's a spiritual connection, a lot's just understood without being said
Yeah,
and
yeah.
relatable on so many different levels. And I see so many friendships with people where there's such a limit in what they can share. And even in their vulnerability, I feel like I would question my friendship, the depth of my friendship, the closeness, if I couldn't be my 100% self without being judged. And
Yeah.
that's so important. So I think the friendships that we're speaking on are truly, the deepest form, from spiritual understanding, awakeness, just to be able to truly be who you are, not a representative, not the people that you spend time with that are in love with this image that you portray, but the people that really know who you are from the core to your values, your thoughts. thoughts are
Mm,
very intimate, and to be able to share them with someone
yeah.
without a
Your
filter.
truth, your truth, your essence of everything that you represent.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's our connection with one another, Larea and I, you know, and that, I think that's what was beautiful was that like we interacted via the Skype, via, you know, using this technology. And then now we're talking about all this stuff online. But, and then when we met each other, we just clicked straight away and we wouldn't stop shutting up about this kind of conversations. And then
I
we
think
were just like,
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
go, 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 go.
No, I feel like it's just there's unique friendships, and I feel like from a spiritual standpoint, and most things to me are very spiritual. I don't look at them just in an earthly view, but I feel like that comes from picking up where you left off. I feel like the essence of us, it started somewhere else. And when we connected in this space and time, we picked up wherever we left off, which there are unique friendships. Some grow within time and some are instant. And I feel like those instant soul connections are literally
You
created in,
recognize them. It's your
oh,
soul
you know.
connection. It's your soul recognizing another soul and that spirit connection.
I mean, we went and
Um,
had coffee and it was just like there was no representative. It was what it was. I mean, we could have
yeah.
exchanged literally, I mean, just anything. We could talk about anything. I mean, we went into family dynamics, religion, all the things that would make you love or hate someone. It was just
Mm.
on the table. And I think that's important to come as you truly are
You
because
are.
you'll never be able to feel
We
what
just said that
true
at the
love
same
feels
time.
if someone can't love you for who you are. You know, like a lot of people don't realize that. They wonder why certain friendships, certain things don't work. Well, it was built on a false foundation. I'm talking about just
Mm,
being who you are and letting someone say, I love you. And when they're saying that, you can receive it because you know they're loving all of you, not a piece of
yeah.
you, not the good side of you, but everything that makes up who you are.
And I think that extends to like friendship, not just friendship, but every single relationship, you know,
Oh,
um,
absolutely. Every dynamic, point blank,
every
period.
dynamic.
When it
Yeah.
comes to people. And I think, it's okay to, not be close to every single person. I think that you have to acknowledge and really know the difference so that you're not spending time in places that aren't elevating you. And it has to be an exchange. You have to
Has to
elevate
be.
someone. Well, it can't just be one person doing it because then at the end of the day, you know, someone's going to feel drained.
Mm.
No one should walk away empty. And I feel
Yeah.
like
And
when you do,
every relationship, every single relationship, whether it be friends, lovers, or, you know, business, you know,
yeah,
whatever it is, there always has to be an exchange. And the beauty of a true friendship is that you come as you are. And I think these days, like, I mean, I kind of feel like these days, like so many things are based on surface value, right? Because that's how we communicate. So we've got like technology that is like, you know, this facade of somebody. You can project your life however damn well you please. Like nobody's
it's
gonna
super
know.
ego.
Yeah.
Online creates super egos.
What's that?
I said online can create these super egos. You can,
Yeah.
glorify things that maybe aren't there or what you're trying to obtain. But you do
Yeah.
lose a lot. And I see a lot of dynamics like that where you'll see two
Mm.
people and there's no energy. I've been in restaurants where I've seen people and they're not even speaking to each other. They're not interacting. They wish they were somewhere else. They just happen to be hungry at the same time. And that's just what it seems like. No, really though. And I love the fact that I've worked hard to have friends like you. And when I say that, I've worked hard not impressing people, but
Mm.
growing within myself and knowing
Growing within
who I am.
yourself to know your boundaries and know what you want. Yeah. And I think that it comes back to yourself. You know, it's a reflection of you upon those people that you hold close to you.
And
And
it's also, oh, sorry. Sorry, so go ahead.
no, I know it's funny because this screen, so every time we talk, the screen changes to the other person. So we have to kind of like wait a split second for it. So anyway, we're getting used to this. So yeah, go on, Lorea.
Sorry. No, I was going to say, to add to what you said, and it's also a reflection of what you think of yourself. And I say that by allowing people in your life. When you allow people to drain you and take advantage of you, that lets us know, you, hopefully, if you're paying attention to your actions, what you think of yourself and how you
Mm,
do or don't value yourself. So it's the same thing. I just wanted to say that it's also a reflection of how you view yourself. When you have beautiful people in your life, you've also been open enough to be able to have that, because you deserve the love, and know that you are the love you seek.
yeah. And you're good at that kind of stuff, I must say. I'm a little bit more, you know, you're pretty cutthroat, right? You're like, yes, no, whatever. You're like, oh, hell no.
Oh
Whereas
yeah,
with
yeah.
with me, I'm a little bit more like, oh, they didn't mean to do that, or that person was, that's not their true essence. But really, it really is, no matter if it's their true essence or not, they're not portraying that in the form of actions. So in the form of actions, they're not your reflection as well. So in the same token of what we're talking about having the reflection back at you with the people that you want to hold close to you, that is so vitally important. You know,
Absolutely.
in friendships and in like all sorts of relationships.
Yeah. And I can say, yeah, I became very cutthroat. I've been there before, where I had been taken advantage by a lot of different people. And I think that's most people's story, because you live, you learn. And for me, I just got to a place to look at, even in those dynamics, okay, what did I do wrong? What do I need to work on within myself so that I can elevate and not go through these same lessons, but at the same time, creating boundaries and things that were my core value system, with just even having people in my life, because I had to also value my time, my
Yeah,
space, my being, and my energy, and who I wanted around, because I believe everything is a domino effect. And
yeah,
because I know that the people I'm around, we pick up each other's speech, our sense of humor. I mean, if you look at friends that have been friends a long time, it's very rare that you don't see similarities, whether it's the way they dress. I'll see girls, especially in fashion, I'll see two friends in the same colors. They'll be in all
yeah,
black, or they'll be in where certain things, or maybe they both have pastel hair. There's just traits that you take from each other subconsciously. Our minds record things involuntarily. So even within that, it made me really look at, okay, who do I want to spend my time with? Because that's also, I'm going to be a reflection of them, and vice versa. And that's
mm,
why I am so cutthroat with that, because I'm particular, because I want to elevate, progress, and grow, and be the best version of myself. And with that comes a responsibility. And you can't
yeah.
just do.
Responsibility for yourself, exactly.
Mhm.
You have to be responsible for yourself, and work on yourself. So that you can have the greatness of healthy relationships with people. But I mean, it's all part of living. Beauty of what you and I have in the reflection. And so, like, with people that might be interested in learning how to have better relationships with people, better friendships with people, it's about being authentic to yourself and projecting that outward, and so that becomes a reflection of who you attract into your life.
Absolutely. And I think that what makes friendship so easy is being transparent, not just in your personality, but your intentions,
Yeah.
and knowing why you want to be on this journey. Sometimes, it's safe to say that you can't guess what the other person's thinking. So communicating, that communication is huge, and telling someone why I value you, why, we're in each other's lives, and how can I help you, and even, just having that type of communication exchange, in the sense of, what can I do for you? How can I be of service? How can I help in any way? Because that's should be how you extend love. It's
Mhm.
through action. It's not just a feeling. You have to put that feeling into action. And within your friendships, I think it's very important just to
Yeah.
be giving, to because sometimes people are scared to give too much, but my view on that when it comes to friendship, there isn't a shortage. Everything is abundance because everything that we have has been a gift to us. Within life, we're literally witnesses of miracles. We aren't the miracle, we are witnesses of it. So, to think that there's a shortage, just know that you give because it's infinite.
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
trying not to
I completely. What's that?
I said I'm trying not to get too metaphysical. Things become very metaphysical.
No, it
and
is.
spiritual, but
I mean, you and I, we have metaphysical dialogue a lot. So, but in terms of like just keeping it real and straight up of what it is, and just communicating, the importance of friendships and having healthy friendships around you, really does come down to the reflection of who you are. And as I said, I've kind of being the yes person and the go-to person, and everybody knows me and everybody likes me and all that. And at the end of the day, I mean, I've had some pretty full-on shit happen in my life, and I'm like, where are all those people that I know? you know, where are they? Yeah, and so where are they? And because they don't really see real reflecting what I'm projecting out there. And so, I've been working on that for quite a while now. And it's good having you in my life because you're just like, oh, hell no.
Oh, yeah. That's one thing. I'm a tough cookie, but when I love hard. And,
Yeah.
you have to protect the ones that you love and assist in their growth. And again, that's us being honest. And I love that we can be open in that way. And we can talk about these things where, sometimes maybe the dynamic with you soften me up where you tell me, okay, they're okay. It's
Relax
okay.
a little bit. Everybody makes mistakes. Let's
Yeah.
just like cool down. Yeah. Yeah. And that's the balance. That's always the balance. You're always trying to find the balance as well in every situation, no matter if it's be friendships or, whatever, work relationships, group relationships, dynamics, any sort of thing. But it's always trying to find that balance and stuff that works for you. But yeah, anyway, so that was us today with our little topic of friends. If you want to share anything about your friendships or stuff that you've been dealing with in terms of dynamics, either it be friend dynamics or relationship dynamics or whatever, we'd love to hear what you have to say because, we're no gurus. We're just keeping it real and opening up this conversation to allow it to expand out there to maybe talk about stuff that you want to talk about. And so, yeah, if you want to do that, you can do that on our YouTube channel, and I'll put down all the details there of how to get in contact with us with our email address as well. And yeah, and the next conversation we'll have, I don't know what it will be, but it will be good.
Yes. Spiritual beings link up. Yes. Thanks.
All right. We'll see you later.